Hi guys, welcome to this video. Today we will solve one more LeetCode question which is under top interview 150 and this is under medium. The question number is 134 gas station. So without further delay, let's understand the question first. So the question is saying there are n gas stations along a circular route where amount of gas at ith station is gas of I. So this is the gas array which is given, and at ith station what is the amount of gas it is present, it is given over here. So at station 0, so 1 unit of gas is present. At station 1, 2 units of gas is present. Okay, you have a car with an unlimited gas tank and it cost of I of gas to travel from ith station to next I plus 1 position. You begin the journey with the empty tank at one of the gas stations. So what it is saying, so you have unlimited capacity of your gas tank, so you can fill whatever amount you want, and it will cost you cost of I, which is another array parameter which has been given. So traveling from 0 to 1, it will cost you 3 units. From 1 to 2, it will cost you 4 units of gas. Okay, now given two integer array gas and cost, returning the starting gas station index if you can travel around the circuit once in clockwise direction, otherwise return -1. If there exists a solution, it is guaranteed to be unique. So here they are saying we are given with two arrays and we need to start at certain index and we need to traverse the clockwise direction with a circular circuit. Like if you start from 1, so you move to 1 2 3 4 and back to 0 and then again to 1. So if we are able to find the loop, or we are able to travel the whole circuit once with the amount of gas and cost given, then it is a feasible solution and we can return the result. Otherwise we need to return -1. Okay, and here they are saying if there exists a solution, so there may not be a solution, and if there is a solution, it will be a unique solution. Okay, so if there are no solution, we can return -1. So let's understand the example if you are feeling a little complicated right now. So after understanding the example, it might be a little bit easier. So here is the gas, the amount of gas at certain stations. So 0 1 2 3 4 5, the amount of gas is present at 0 1 2 3 4 stations, and the cost it will take from moving from that station, like from moving from 0th station, so it will cost you 3. From 1st station it will cost you 4. Okay, now output is 3. How the output is 3? Here's an explanation. Starting at station 3, which is index 3, so 0 1 2 3, so I'm starting from here, so this is my starting position. Okay, and filling up 4 units of gas. So since I'm starting from here, this is my 3rd index and here it is 4 units, so my initial gas tank is 0 and now I'll add my 4 over here. Okay, so 4 is added. This is the explanation. Now traveling from 3rd index to 4th index, it will cost you 1 unit of gas. Okay, so which is here, the cost is over here. So traveling from station 4, traveling from station 3rd to 4th station, traveling to 4th station, you have the 4 unit of tank. It will cost you this much to move, so we are deducting that, and since we will land up in this fourth station, so we are adding 5 to it, so now it become 8. So now my tank has 8 unit of gas. Okay, we are over here and we have 8 unit of gas. Now from here we need to round back to 0th station. Okay, so if we go back to 0th station, we will add 1, and since we are moving from 5, we need to deduct this cost. So 8 minus 2 plus 1, it becomes 7. Okay, now we are at over here. Now we moved from 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, if we are moving, we are adding 2 because this is the gas we are filling up. So 7 plus 2, and since the cost from moving from 0 to 1 is 3, so we're deducting 3. Okay, now our gas is 6. Now from 6 we need to move from 2 to 3, right? So if we move here, we are adding 3 to this and we are deducting 4 because moving cost from here is 4. So now our tank is having 5 units of gas. Okay, now from 0 1 2 3 to 4, if you are moving from here to here, so we need to add 4. Okay, and we can deduct 5. Okay, the cost is 5. Your gas station is just enough travel to back 3. So if we are moving from here to here, here it is not shown that they have adding up. So from here to here, if we will go, so we need the cost this to be deducted, right? And this is we are having 5 units of gas, so we can travel from here to here, and this is our starting index. So we loop back over here, right? So therefore 3 is a feasible solution and it's a starting index. So we can return this solution. Now in this solution 2, 3 and 4, okay, so here it is returning -1 because none of them is a feasible solution. Let's understand it how none of them is a feasible solution. So if you come over here, I have created that example. So now let's take green. Okay, so now this is my amount of gas and this is the amount of cost. Since my cost is greater than my gas tank, so my gas tank is initially 0, and if I add 2 to it, and but I have to use 3 to go from here to here, from 0 to 1, which is not feasible, right? It will become minus, it will become lesser than 0. So this 0 position is not a feasible solution. Now if you come to here, if you take 1 as a starting index, then my cost is greater than my gas right now, so this is also not a feasible solution, right? Now if you come over here from 2, so my 4 is greater than the cost, so which is fine. So let's understand it. So let's take, we are starting from here, okay, and we are adding to the gas 4 units. So now moving, we are here, so if we need to move back to 0th position, right? So if we are moving from here to here, it will cost me -3, right? So now my gas has 1 unit of gas. Now if I come over here, I need to add this gas, so I am filling +2, right? So my gas over here is total 3. So here my gas is 3, right? Now if I want to move from here to here, so it will cost me 3. Okay, so if I go from here to here, so it will become 0, and I'm having this 3, so I've added 3. So I am here and my gas is still 3, right? Now I have to move from here to here, but the cost of moving from here to here is 4, so I cannot move it with this. So this is also not a feasible solution. Since all 3 are not feasible solutions, so they are returning as -1. Hope you understood the question, and the constraints are basic. So n will be greater than 1, so no need to do null checking of the arrays. Okay, so now we can think of this solution as, so as long as I'm having the gases, so I'll be able to make a move to the next station, right? So if I'll have my negative returns of the gas, if I'll have negative units of the gas, then that is not my feasible solution. Okay, so what we can do, we can first have a length, since both will be equal. Since both will be equal, we can take any one length, that is fine. Okay, and now we'll have 2 more variables which will have total gas, which is initially 0, and total cost, which is also initialized to 0. Now I will traverse through the array int I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. So I'll just calculate total gas. So total gas is equal to gas of I, and my total cost is equal to cost of I. Okay, so these are the total cost. So now I told if my cost is greater than my total gas, then definitely this is not a feasible solution, right? So we can have this checked beforehand. If total cost is greater than total gas, then we can simply return without checking anything minus 1. Then it will not be a feasible solution. Okay, now we'll traverse through the loop once again. I less than n, I plus plus. Okay, now what we will check, we'll have a variable gas in car is 0, and we need to have a starting index which we will return. Okay, so we are initializing it to 0. Okay, now how to calculate gas in car? So current gas in car is nothing, the total gas at certain position minus cost at that position. Just add a bracket. So this is my gas in the car. So I'll be adding it in the previous one, because anyway we'll traverse from one index to another index. We need to accumulate it, right? So this is my total cost in the car. I will check if gas in car is less than 0. So if it becomes negative, then what we will do, we will reinitialize it to 0 because it cannot be negative. And what we will do, we'll do start is equal to start plus 1. So this is not this can never be my index. Okay, I will just return start. Okay, so if anything is negative, then that is not my solution and we can just deduct it. Okay, so if it is negative, so this cannot be my solution, so I'll move my start position to next position. Okay, let's run this. So our test case is passed. Let's try to submit it. So there's one test case which is failing. So my output is 0, 1, 2, but here the output is 4. So I think the start position, it can be both because both are positive. It is not moving here. Okay, so it will not be start plus 1, it should be I plus 1 extend x. Let's try to run the solution. Let's submit it. So yeah, it got submitted. Hope you understood the question. See you in the next. Thank you.